Monday nights are about to get hot as we go into the archives of BriiCombination Wrestling and we present the gift to the BCW faithful as we bring you each and every main event from BriiCombination Wrestling. You ever feel like you missed the main event? Well, worry no more as we go into our archives and we bring you every main event. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Monday night's main event right here on BriiCombination Wrestling.
Introducing first, from right here in the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, please welcome back Yahya, the Gifted One.
And if you see the championship that Yahya has come out with, that is the pure championship from PWX, a championship he won from none other than Cam Carter. This man has had a meteoric rise, and tonight, AJ and Riley, tonight just may be the star turn that Yahya has been looking for here at BCW.
This is going to be a barn burner between these men tonight. You know, even though I joke a bit and call him easy, but he's a fantastic athlete. And he's got his biggest, as you said, his biggest test to date against Dirty Daddy.
Just recently survived a huge matchup against the man we saw in the main event of the Evolve 10th Anniversary show. Went one-on-one against James Drake, and that is not an easy man to walk away from.
Not at all, not at all.
And I know Yahya firsthand. He was my tag partner against Tasha and Bison.
Who won that match?
Doesn't matter. Were there dirty tactics as usual?
I don't recall any of that.
Doesn't negate the fact that he's a great athlete.
It does not. You had to throw yourself in there, didn't you?
Don't you always? You made yourself governor.
No, I didn't make myself governor. How do I have to? I was elected governor.
We can do this all night, but at the end of the day, you're self-absorbed.
It's confidence. It's power.
You can choose another synonym. It's the same thing. That's the definition.
Fighting out of Killer Hills, 10304. Weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson.
The man, the myth, the legend, the Dirty Daddy himself, Chris Dickinson. His second appearance in a BCW ring. The first time we saw him here against none other than Teddy Hart at a cold day in hell here in St. Helens. And now, like we said, probably the biggest match Yahya has in his entire career. What does a win against Chris Dickinson do for Yahya, AJ?
Oh, it skyrockets him to a bigger plateau than he's been on right now. I mean, Chris Dickinson is you know, megastar. I mean, this guy has been through it all. You know, see, you know, former Evolve Tag Team Champion. This man went viral spearing Penelope Ford.
Just recently had a huge match against Chris Statlander in LA. And it begins. Yahya Dickinson, first time ever. Riley, what is it like to be in Yahya's position, walking into one of the biggest matches of your career? Tell me, let's think about it. The first night you walked into Women of Honor, that big stage, that first time that you were in that ring. What's that pressure like under those lights?
Oh, and the nerves are definitely going, and you have to mentally and physically prepare yourself for a match like this. But at the end of the day, right before you walk through that curtain, you have to push down those nerves and know you're going to kick butt.
Beautiful chain wrestling to start this out. Yahya with some roll throughs, and now Dickinson with the same, wrenching that arm.
Dickinson, you brought this up, how he pushed Penelope Ford through. He's done the same to Chris Statlander. He's earned the name the Dirty Daddy.
Oh, 100%. There's a reason he's named it, yes.
Dickinson, a freakishly strong dude.
Oh, without
I mean,
a question.
you can tell by his arms. They're as big as our heads.
But you were talking about Yahya. I remember the first time Yahya was here at BCW. That beautiful tope suicida over the top rope.
That was I love that picture when I saw Brian Krieger, I believe, posted that. And yes, that was the first time a lot of people saw him and shocked the hell out of the crowd. And that's when he made his name here in BCW. So I got behind him.
The question, and you have both kinds in the PCA, powerhouse, you have your high flyers in the PCA. In your opinion, what wins out, AJ Pan? Agility or power?
The third variable, experience, in my opinion. The Dirty Daddy's been around a lot longer. He knows a lot more, and I think he's a lot more prepared for Yahya than Yahya may be. And Yahya, he might be a little starstruck being in the ring with him. Where Dickinson is just all business. He will decapitate him if he needs to.
You talk about experience, but to him, Yahya is an unknown factor.
Exactly.
So he doesn't know what Yahya is going to come at him with.
You don't think he's looked up some tapes about him, the Dirty Daddy? He is a very...
I feel like sometimes veterans get a little stuck in their ways, a little content. You don't think that'll come back?
But also, you got to think, it's not like Chris Dickinson isn't a busy man. Does Dickinson have the time to really sit down and scout every opponent that he's going to face on his busy schedule?
I would think he does, because this man lives and breathes the business. I mean, for you to get to evolve and be a tag team champion, you have to, you're not a slouch doing this on part-time on the weekends. You live this business. So he has definitely done his research, I would safely say, against Yahya.
And we're seeing that power game of Chris Dickinson right here as he's pushing Yahya, but Yahya trying to come back with some power there.
Yahya isn't exactly a small guy either. I'm pretty sure he has quite a lot of strength.
Whipped off the ropes, ducks a clothesline there. Yahya, oh, there we go. That's the agility game of Yahya. Rana, followed by a drop kick. Oh, faked out him on the dive there. Oh,
it's just a
Dip
straight
shot.
power right hand. Wow. But see, you got to watch Dickinson. I don't know if you noticed, while he was wrenching the arm and Yahya was trying to get the advantage back, Dickinson had his leg wrapped around him so he could not, and then Dickinson reversed it. That's how smart he is.
But
don't let the brute game fool you. He is a smart individual.
You also have to not take away from Yahya, who just went to go dive, missed, and decided to come back with a forearm.
Oh,
They're
no
both
question.
adapted.
He's bringing the match to him too, 100%. I just don't know if Yahya is as ready for Dickinson as Dickinson is for him.
He seems to be doing quite well right now.
We'll see
European uppercut in the corner by Yahya, flooring Dickinson. Yahya looking up top. He is a very comfortable person up on the top rope.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, see, he shouldn't be able to do the things he does.
Going to that top rope, though, that has some disadvantages, too.
Oh, boy.
And listen, so you could just hear the shots reverberating off of him. Oh, my God.
Superplex by Dickinson to Yahya. That shook the entire ring.
This is a new ring we're using. Don't break it already, guys. Come on.
That's the problem with going up high. You can get a very good advantage, but at the same time, you open yourself up to things like that.
High risk or high reward.
Exactly.
And obviously high risk there for Yahya as Dickinson catches them with that huge superplex. And now Dickinson squarely in control here. This is what Dickinson likes to do. He likes to slow the match down, overpower his opponents, psychologically and physically beat them down.
Oh, he's a methodical individual, 100%. So
Cover here, one. Only a 1 count, Yahya kicking out.
He's going to get into the head of Yahya now. Again, I said this is the biggest match this kid has had to date. And now Dickinson's going to take advantage of that. Maybe missing that move definitely, you have to admit, got Yahya out of his sorts right now. So Dickinson's going to take full advantage.
Huge chops there by Dickinson. There have been stories told about Dickinson's chops. Oh! Powers Yahya up and over that suplex. Cover 1 and a 2 count this time.
Between the two suplexes, I'm about to think that that ring's going to break.
I hope it doesn't. But look
Brand new ring.
Yeah.
Did you see it shake, though?
It
Twice.
Was scary yes, it was scary to see that ring shake.
Stiff kick just floored Yahya by Dickinson.
You know what scares me? Look on the blood on Dickinson's boots. That just says,
I think that's fake.
it doesn't matter. A man who would put blood on his boots, that's a sick individual.
Or they like Halloween. I mean, I like fake blood. It's Halloween.
Yeah,
See
but
Dickinson
you're an
here playing the ground game, though, trying to just wear Yahya out. If Yahya has no energy, he has no power, he can't fly.
And that's the smart point of this match. After going after that high-risk move and missing, the wind had to be taken out of him. So Dickinson, again, thinking man's wrestler, staying right on top of him and trying to knock him out.
Yahya fighting back against Dickinson here, breaks all, but Dickinson a clubbing blow across the back.
I do have to say, as a wrestler, sometimes it's hard to play that mental game. You start finally getting that second win back, and all of a sudden you're just cut right down, and you sit there for a second and you're like, all right, that didn't work. Now where do I got to go? And I think that's where Yahya is now.
Yahya caught that kick in a stiff forearm, just slowed Dickinson down for a second.
Big back elbow.
Oh, looked like he was going for a drop kick, but came with a flying clothesline there.
That wasn't orthodox. Didn't go through. Oh, overhead belly to belly.
Going right for the cover. Cover here by Yahya. 1, 2. Kick
Really,
out.
really smart. He's not going up high. He's just throwing him around the ring.
But you see, Yahya's getting frustrated now. He has to stay on him if he wants any shot of beating Dickinson.
Is he frustrated or is he trying to hype up? I call it hype.
I call a little frustration.
Whatever it is, Yahya right now squarely in control. He needs to keep that going. Coming off, big splash, back elbow combination by the gifted one. Oh, huge spear by Yahya.
Oh my goodness.
Cover here. This may be at 1, 2, and a kick out by Dickinson.
Wow. That was the closest he has gotten to a winner over Dickinson.
Yahya seems shocked that didn't get the 3 count.
2.5 there by Yahya. Riley, what does that do to the mentality of Yahya, knowing you were that close, but yet so far?
You have that adrenaline rush of thinking, oh, I got it, and then you just come back down for a second. And
oh, wait, Dickinson.
Reversal 2 count. Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
I was going to say, hopefully he had enough in him to turn it around and keep going, but I think he took a second too long.
Dickinson trying to get Yahya up, and Yahya fighting. We're talking about the fact that Yahya's a big boy. He is making it difficult for Dickinson to pick him up, and that is not something you normally see Dickinson's power being augmented against.
Oh, but he got him that time with an overhead German.
I don't know if you've ever taken a self-defense class.
Cover. 2 count by Dickinson.
But that's what they teach you. If someone tries to grab you and tries to take you, you dead weight them. You just drop to the ground, and that's exactly what Yahya did.
We're talking about Dickinson's strength being freakish even at a dead weight. We have seen Dickinson lift men off their feet, and Yahya able to subvert that.
And a torn crowd here.
Dirty Daddy coming off. Big clothesline in the corner. Follows it up with a second clothesline in the corner there. Oh, standing repeated lariats in the corner.
Not just lariats, but lariats with that huge bicep. Ow.
Went for another one. Yahya blocked. Super kick. Enziguri. But not enough to cover Dickinson here.
Come on, Yahya, get that 4th win? I think it's the 4th win now. You got this.
Referee Vinny laying the count on them.
Count of 5. Both men still down.
They need to get up.
Dickinson, you see, slowly getting to his feet. First man to their feet here may decide the matchup.
And now trading blows on their knees. Look at that. Dickinson does not want this crowd getting behind Yahya.
Do we have a bleep?
No bleeps here at BCW.
That's the Bronx. It's all right. They're used to this language.
As Paul Heyman would say, welcome to BC Bleepin' W.
I just always let this happen in a church.
Big back kick there by Dickinson, knocking Yahya for a loop. Huge chops there. And Yahya just eating all of them.
I'm pretty sure I can't count how many times he just chopped him.
Oh! Flying drop kick out the corner. Cover one. And a kick out by Dickinson. Oh, these two men are just laying into each other at this point. This is not a wrestling match. This is a fight now.
Pretty
I think
sure
both
it's
men are
just a
just
brawl.
I think both men are just frustrated. And oh!
Pop up spine buster. Cover 1, 2.
Oh my God!
Here is your winner, Yahya, the
Hey, AJ, you
gifted
should have bet on that one.
A pop-up spine buster puts Dickinson down for the coveted 3 seconds as Yahya gets the biggest win of his career, not only at BCW, but of his entire career tonight by pinning the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson.
Did you see Yahya's eyes after? He is in total shock that he was able to do that.
The bridge is over, the bridge is over. Hey, hey, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Bye-bye, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. You see me coming in the dance with the flipper said see ya. Down with the sound called BDP. If you want to join the crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like
Yahya and Dickinson in the middle of the ring. Dickinson, a show of respect
That's the best.
to the gifted one.
I love being able to see that or be a part of that when you're a wrestler and you know you both fought a really good fight. You both took a lot out of each other, but at the end of the day, you can still respect and shake each other's hands.
Wasn't that a wonderful episode of Monday night's main event presented by BriiCombination Wrestling? Well, BCW faithful, I need you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend about Monday night's main event. And please, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video.
We have got a malfunction at the junction and a complete disagreement of delegation here. The BCW faithful.
You saw it happen there. They wanted to happen. I wanted to happen. I know you wanted to happen. That's BCW show. Jay Boogie takes on the champion. Anthony Gandone, Darius Porter.
Whoa!
Monster main event announcement.